A few days ago, the SEC released its football schedule for 2024, the first season for the Sooners in Texas, and they'll play each other in Dallas as expected. And Dean, there are some things to, let's just say, look forward to. 4 home games, just 3 in Norman because OU will be the home team of the Cotton Bowl. And dates not known yet, but Alabama, Tennessee, and South Carolina will all come to Owen Field. The Sooners will also head to Death Valley, LSU, also at Auburn, Ole Miss, and back to Columbia to face old Big 12 and Big 8 foe Missouri. Dusty Dvoracek now with his thoughts on the schedule.
Well, let's take a deep dive to the Oklahoma schedule. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a tough schedule. There's no question about that. But as we talked about, part of that's reflected with how good Oklahoma's been heading into this league. And let's take a look at the home games first. Alabama coming to Norman. You kidding me? Who's not fired up and excited about that? I played in that game in 2002. What an awesome scene. And then in 2003 to go to Bryant-Denny. Man, what a great matchup between two of the great programs of all time. And how can you not be excited about Josh Heupel bringing his Tennessee Volunteers back to Norman? That is going to be an unbelievable moment for Oklahoma and Tennessee, and really for Josh Heupel. I hope Oklahoma steps up and makes it a special day and really celebrates and rejoices him coming back to the great Sooner State. And then when you look at the road games, how can you not focus on Death Valley? LSU, man, it's as tough a place to play as there is in all college football. Let's be honest. It's going to be a marquee game, probably going to be a night game. It's going to be wild, but I would recommend you make the trip and you go try to put up a fight as the Tiger Bait calls will be coming loud and proud. Oklahoma fans, remember the 2003 National Championship in New Orleans with all those LSU Tiger fans. How could you forget the way Sooner fans were treated? But that venue in Baton Rouge, man, it's going to be awesome. Also, Jordan-Hare, Auburn, that matchup is going to be great. Hugh Freeze just getting started in Auburn. I think he's going to have it in a good place by year number 2. Man, this is what Oklahoma fans have been dreaming about. Looking at this schedule, looking at these matchups and these games, both in Norman and then the road trips you're going to get to take. They're some of the best venues in all of college football. Now Oklahoma, right smack dab in the middle of it. It's impossible not to be fired up about this schedule.
You know, a lot of exciting change comes with the SEC move, John. One thing never changes. Ask Nebraska, A&M, and other former Big 12 members. Texas got preferential treatment back then, and it's alive and well now in the SEC. CBS Sports ranked each of the 16 SEC schedules. Texas has the easiest schedule except for one team, so they're 15th hardest. OU ranked the toughest, number 1. Coincidence? I expect a 9-game SEC schedule in 2025, but in the 8 2024 games, guess whether OU or Texas got 4 home games? Texas. OU gets only 3. How difficult is OU's SEC schedule? It's going to be a lot of fun to go down there. Can't wait. But how difficult? For a big stretch of the past 5, 10, 12 years even, OU was favored in most and sometimes every Big 12 game and Big 12 championship game. An optimist would say OU will be underdogs in 5 of 8 games. A realist, underdogs in 6 of 8. Now, Jackson Arnold's rolling and they signed down Lyman. It could change by kickoff for home games in 2024, though. OU will be favored over South Carolina, but underdogs at home to Bama and Tennessee. Heupel's surging balls. Texas favored, I would expect, a 3rd straight year in a neutral site game. 4 road games. Debatable, but I'd expect underdogs at LSU, Ole Miss, and most likely Auburn and Hugh Freeze. But things will change some if Brent Venables wins 10 regular season games, so some of that could change. But you get the point. It's going to be mighty difficult.